Okay.
Sure, I think. I'll find
Give me
out,
a
won't
minute
I?
to,
Hey.
give me a minute to find your outline here. Oh, where'd you come from?
I'm sorry.
I'm not doing
Are you taping?
No. He
You're
is.
taping.
Hi.
Okay, attention up front, please, whenever you're set, Katie.
I think that every penny that IBM has earned should be spent stabilizing the pollution problem in Endicott. It was the 70s and Endicott, New York was booming through the high-paying jobs provided by international business machines, more commonly known as IBM. Successful schools, prosperous stores, and well-maintained houses all lined the streets of Endicott. IBM was flourishing, life was good. 35 years later, however, Endicott is a different place. IBM buildings are now vacant and run down, leaving a rundown impression across all of Endicott. What is not visible, however, is the problem. In 1979, IBM documented a 4,100-gallon spill of liquid cleaning agents. It was shown that IBM was leaking and dumping volatile organic compounds, also known as VOCs, into the ground for years. Today, Endicott suffers the consequences. Today, VOCs are migrating through the groundwater in a 320-acre plume. Houses along the plume area need filtration and ventilation systems due to poor water quality and penetrations of vapors into their basements. These chemicals cause cancer and can affect the central nervous system and fetal development. In recent studies, there have been an increased number of cancer patients who lived or worked in Endicott. I still remember being a 6th grader in Jenny F. Snap Middle School. Our principal signaled a medical emergency. One of our classmates had fallen as she walked down the hall with a friend. She had bone cancer. Was it because she lived in the plume area? My grandfather, a longtime employee of IBM, recently died of leukemia, which is primarily caused by exposure to VOCs. Are these chemicals responsible? In an environment saturated with chemicals, you are never sure. In 2007, IBM had a net income of $3.54 billion. Why are the citizens of Endicott still struggling if IBM is able to have all of this money? IBM needs to take the blame for their short-sightedness. They need to stabilize the spread of toxic chemicals throughout Endicott. IBM needs to make sure that all of the Endicott residents that were affected by the plume are now fine. They need to buy houses for the value before the pollution, not for the value now. They need to pay for the care of all cancer patients who the cancer could be caused by exposure to VOCs. And when all of that money is gone, they need to research to find alternate ways to dispose of toxic chemicals. In conclusion, IBM made a choice. Because of their choice, thousands of people suffer. As someone who lives in Endicott and has been personally affected by the plume, I think that every penny that IBM has earned should be spent fixing what they have destroyed.